the cut, Jubilee, the pop the balloon people. When the revolution comes, you will not be spared.
Do not call yourself unstrappable. Mm-hmm. You are just as strappable as the rest of them.
That's right.
Okay?
We all deserve strap. That's in the Constitution.
That is.
Your right to strap.
Yeah.
Hi. My name is Sharia.
And I'm Aria.
And this is
The StrapDown.
The StrapDown is a Black queer femme podcast
hosted by two Black queer femme comedians
where we talk about Black queer femme stuff
comedically
and blackly. So if you're into that,
stick around.
It's time for us to get into our
Femme Top Icks. And I feel like today is emphasis on the icks. Okay,
yes.
These are our top icks of this week.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So who wins top ick this week?
Unfortunately, and okay, it hurts my soul to say this, but my good sis, Laverne Cox, has to take. And okay, so let's. In case you didn't see this. So, Laverne Cox was promoting her, I guess it's like her one-woman show.
I think so, yeah.
At City Winery.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a one-woman show. And she was on live, I guess, and was talking at one of the things that is happening in the show that she recounts is dating her...
List them out now. MAGA.
Cop.
White.
But also, wait, what kills me is when she was like, he was blonde with blue eyes. The way she said it made me go, uh-oh.
Yes.
It upset me and my ancestors.
It really gave, like, Sydney Sweeney, American Eagle ad energy.
He had great genes, I bet. Real superior genes. Fucking what?
What in her pixie cut? It was just too much.
I love that the pixie cut was too much. And this is whatever. So like the blonde hair, the blue eyes, the MAGA, because it's Republican is bad enough. Mm-hmm. And at this point, I'm sorry, if you are still a Republican, there's no saving you. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care if you're like, oh, I don't really like Trump. You still identify as a Republican. You're disgusting to me.
MAGA and dating an NYPD officer.
Like any cop, all cops are bastards. That's the thing. That's what we were saying. We established that.
Yes, but NYPD, I don't know. Maybe because we live here. That just hit me like extra hard. You dating somebody like you dating these in the subway system.
Like
on their
phones, just waiting to catch somebody to jump a turnstile.
In the train.
And like, I mean, honestly, as bad as NYPD is, and they're really bad. I remember Amadou Diallo. I remember like the LAPD are the worst.
Yes,
LAPD are the worst. But what I want to point out is that she was like, okay, I dated him, and we disagreed. We disagreed on things. First of all, also she was dating him in 2020.
Yes,
you're dating a white MAGA cop in 2020. I can't. And she's like, we were having these conversations for the first time. Like,
yes. And I think when she said it, like, we're having these conversations, like, as a country, we're having these conversations.
Oh, I thought she meant she was having conversations. He was having these conversations.
I don't know. That's how I took it.
Okay. I'm curious, but not in the way that I want to monetarily support this terrible decision.
Yes.
Like, it's one thing to be like, I did this and it was like, it affected me in this way and maybe it revealed something that I wasn't quite unpacking, because it wasn't that. That was not the conversation. The conversation was almost like reminiscing on this like ability to nab this. First of all, he was 26, she was 48.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like, oh, he was 26.
She was just talking about it way too lightly as if it was just some little quirk of his.
No.
It
wasn't even that she was talking about it like a quirk. It was like she was talking about it like it made him a prize. Like the fact that he was
you're talking about the blonde hair,
but also the MAGA Republican thing.
Like the first video I saw with the pixie cut, it just kind of came across as like I slept with someone, my husband snores. Like, it just kind of was like a little too, just for me. I don't know. Maybe.
To me, it gave, I was able to, me, despite being a black trans woman of a certain age.
Like, I'm special.
That's right. And he saw that in me. I was able to be with someone who does not really view me as human. You know what I mean?
And that's the other thing, because like in the second video, when she's talking about how we, or like the people that are like criticizing her for this ridiculous choice, were dehumanizing the people who support MAGA and like her boyfriend or whatever. Y'all are dehumanizing these fascists, and that's not right.
It's not right to dehumanize the fascist. Bitch, are you for real right now? Like, right now?
You're defending someone who supports a group that denies your whole existence, who wants you and people like you wiped off the face of the earth.
Literally, they said one of the goals is to remove transgenderism. I don't know what that means, but whatever that is, from public life. Do you understand how dangerous those words are? Like, and again, maybe maybe there is more self-awareness in the play or whatever. But I'm not seeing any.
It was not coming across like that online.
None of that. And like, the children were gagged. Mama, we were not gagged. We were upset.
We were mad. And my thing is, and this could just be me, because I made it very clear. I've never dated outside of my race.
Yes.
What level of like vetting was not done? Like, I would have, when I have, even for my white friends, like, I'm vetting. Like, even if that is what she meant, like, we didn't start having these conversations until X, Y, and Z. Bitch, I'm going through your likes. Before you ask me after happy hour or anything like that, I need to see who you friends with. Are you friends with other black people? Are the black people you friends with other black people? Because that's a whole nother thing.
That is a whole nother thing.
Like, you're not about to surprise racism me.
But this is the thing, though, because she was like, well, when we met on Tinder and when we matched, I didn't know that he was a cop. But you did find out. Like, by the first date, you should know.
That's
what do you do? What do you do for a living? Yeah. Oh, I'm a pig.
Have you stopped and frisked somebody?
Well, then I guess this fucking date is over and you're paying. And I think what is really coming through here is that a lot of y'all, including my good sis Laverne, need to decolonize your desires. Decolonize your desires. This is also, and this is controversial. This is a result, or this is maybe just like a result, maybe a symptom or something of 613 culture. I'm sorry. Now I'm looking at these blonde wigs different.
The bleach is like seeping into your scalp and affecting your brain.
You put the white supremacy in your scalp now. It makes me rethink, because I know y'all love it, but I want us, especially at this time, to rethink the idea that blonde hair, blonde, straight, long hair is a beauty ideal that is something that we should be striving for.
Yes. And supporting a fascist should be a deal breaker.
I mean, my God. If you ain't got that, listen, you can't be saved at this point.
Close your legs to fascist men.
Call back. I have to find that. That hard drive is dead now. I don't even know I can find that clip.
I think I have the clip.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Close your legs to fascist men.
Thank you.
That should be a deal breaker.
Thank you.
Racism, supporting transphobia should be a deal breaker.
Supporting Trump, supporting this current fascist regime should be a deal breaker.
I think that is a lot of the reason why we're in the position that we are, because 100%. After the election, there were so many like white women who were like, oh, well, my husband supports it. My family members support, mainly the husband. Those are the ones I'm talking. My husband supports him.
Oh, but not me. Yes, you do. Because you supporting him.
Because you supporting him.
You laying down. You busting it open for him.
Yes.
So that you support him. You support fascism.
You are the company you keep.
That's right.
Okay? So if he supports fascism and is anti-trans or whatever.
So are you.
Birds of a mother feather.
I just want my my sisters who date men, I need y'all to stand up. And like it's also, and Sunny, my niece, my white niece,
Your
Sunny
white niece,
LaPrade,
Sunny.
had pointed something out to me, and it was like, she was like, a lot of trans women who date men are looking to fit into a heterosexual like ideal, right? And who is the most ideal? An authoritative fascist man is the ultimate like get for a heterosexual woman.
Yes.
Right? So in order to claim that you have fully stepped into traditional heterosexual femininity, a position that has been denied to you for so long, what better way to prove that than to be with a fascist, to be chosen by a fascist. And so I think there's certain elements that, as much as like we can't judge because I am not trans.
Yeah.
So like I on one hand, I want to give my good sis grace because I do love her. But I think we need to call attention to and deconstruct the way white supremacy seeps into everything. It seeps into our desires. It seeps into our wigs and weaves. I don't. Why are you booing me? I'm right. It seeps into your colored contacts. It seeps in.
You look directly at me and you know I used to have colored contacts. Anyways, we gotta wrap up this segment. Anyway,
decolonize your desires.
I'm gonna hold her accountable just like I was holding all them white women accountable.
That's right.
So.
Love you. I love you, Laverne. I love you. I want to see you with an afro and a good black woman.
Right.
No, sorry.
Because we love you, we demand that you do better.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So speaking of being the exception, like there was a cute little clip, a very uncomfortable clip that was like circulating around the internets from The Cut.
The Cut, Jubilee, the Pop the Balloon people. When the revolution comes, you will not be spared. But yes.
No. There is a special place in hell for all of the executive producers of all of this show.
All of them are Ronald Reagan.
All of them. But they had... We're going to insert the clip somewhere in here, right?
Yeah.
I can't even remember like the full details. I just know there was a very adamant straight woman who had been in a 3-year relationship.
Yeah.
With another lesbian. Was she mass presenting?
Yes.
I can remember because she
was mass presenting in like a soft, sweet way.
A cute, soft, sweet way. I had to cut it off after a while because it was really hard to watch. Where she basically told the girl, I don't want to be with you. I didn't want to be with you when I told you when we broke up that I'm straight. And I told you multiple times while we were together, I'm not gay. I'm not a lesbian. I just like you. And I told you that when we were together. She almost sounded like a black mama. I told you when we came into the store.
When you got into this vagina, that this was a one-time
I'm giving you a pass. Okay. It was really rough to watch because I feel like you could genuinely see that the hurt in her eyes and her voice of like, we were in love and do you think there's a chance we can get back together? And that straight woman looked her in her face and said, fuck no. And it was hard. I couldn't even watch the full thing. I don't even want to watch the full clip because I would probably cry because I feel so embarrassed.
Yeah, that's what it is. People were saying, like, is this a humiliation ritual? Is this a humiliation kink? I'm not saying only masks do that. I know plenty of femmes who were always chasing after the straight girls.
You don't deliver. I am delivered, and I am very adamant or very honest. Yes. Where like I was chasing straight girls.
Yeah.
They weren't hard to catch, but no.
But that's another thing, because I'm like, I don't know. Listen, I don't want to, whatever. I can't be telling people who gay or who not gay. You know if you gay or whatever. But it don't sound like you straight. I don't know. It don't sound like you straight. Because it sounds like you are choosing heterosexuality again as the safe and correct option.
Yeah.
Which I cannot fault you for, because especially as a black woman, especially as a black femme, you are... being a black lesbian is such a, like, I'm reading this book about the black about black lesbians throughout history or whatever, the Cookie Woolner book. Being a black lesbian has been so maligned, particularly in black conservative spaces and black respectability politics. Being a black lesbian is going against kind of like your main job as a black woman, which is to create the labor force, you know? Create an underclass of labor.
No, my question with those two, I want to know, and I don't know if they got into it, and I want to know how were you treated in this relationship? Because they were together for 3 years.
3 years.
3 years, and being with a straight woman, and especially a straight woman that is like used to dating men, and you being like a more masculine presenting person. And Diamond kind of touched on that. If you haven't watched it yet, like go check out that episode.
Yes.
Where some straight women would be with her because she was a softer approach instead of being with a man.
Yep,
and that's how she was treated. She was still treated like a man. And so I get like when people are like, oh, but are you fully gay? Like, how can you still be with a woman? But it's like, you're kind of with the woman, but you're still treating that person like a man. Like, you're attracted to that, like, you know, kind of.
I don't know. If you want a man, go get a man. They're everywhere.
And they do. That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, 3 years. Listen, it's one thing to like I don't know. I feel like a lot of them, they want, because they only know how to function in a relationship in the confines of heterosexuality.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of them are maybe fooling themselves and saying, no, I'm straight. This is just an exception. And now they're in a relationship and they think like, okay, how should I be in this relationship? I'm the woman, you're the man. And now you hold the door for me and rub my feet or whatever. I don't know. Whatever sick shit heterosexuals do.
Yeah.
The world of heterossexuality is a sick and disgusting life.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Waters. But I think they are, listen, I'm sorry. You get so, your face is in the pussy.
Is it though?
Oh, you're right. Yes.
Is it though?
No, you're right.
You know what I'm
saying?
Right. And I think sometimes we just assume like, oh, well, you're with a woman, you have to be gay.
Or not straight.
But like, I don't know.
You're sucking the titties?
Are they not?
Or are they not? Yeah.
Are they not? You know, and that's why I want to know, what was it like in this relationship where she just kind of basically just like, other than the sex, you know, like, how are you being treated? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that is what I don't know how to articulate it.
Yes.
But I think it's like, outside of sexually,
100%.
Are they treating you like a woman, or is it a queer relationship outside of sex?
It is not a queer relationship. It is, you are forcing heterosexual values onto a queer relationship.
Yes.
And those rules still exist within that queer relationship.
Yes.
So this is, I totally get it. But I think also, let's pivot to the masks but to the masks in particular who chase after those straight women who want to A, have a straight woman on their arm, and B, exist within a relationship that is, it's not they
want to be
queer.
The exception.
Yes.
She doesn't like women.
She likes me.
She likes me.
That
he doesn't like trans women.
That's right.
He likes me.
That's right. And that makes me special. I've been chosen by the dominant paradigm almost, right? I've been chosen by the ideal, which is outside of who I am.
Or I've conquered
that.
This person. I've turned this girl out.
I turned her out. Yeah, and that was also a thing that I was guilty of. But but the difference was I wasn't seeking that out. I would just be drunk at the right parties. And all those bitches were gay as hell.
Yeah. It was like fun, but I'm not taking you seriously.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not expecting a future with you.
Exactly.
This is just fun shit is fun and good times.
3 years is a long time for fun.
3 years is.
And so I do see what you mean. It's like I see what Diamond was saying too. Like it's like you're practicing for the real, because she was like, I want to do this with a man. Yeah. I wanted this dynamic that we have. I want it with a man.
This like emotional connection that we have. I want this with a man.
With a man, because I need to fulfill my duty as a woman, and particularly as a black woman. Yeah. And so I think I'm glad we picked these two topics, because they really do, they connect. They go, yeah. They connect, because we have these examples of queer people seeking the acceptance of the dominant mainstream society in the form of a partner, a romantic partner. And I want my people to be free. I just want freedom for my people.
And then it's like once it ends, once it's over, it's like that heartbreak that you're experiencing.
Poor Olivia.
That's the girl's name?
That was her name.
Oh, Olivia.
Oh, poorly. Even the guy, the interviewer guy, who is not even Mike, was like, "Hey girl, how you doing? Olivia, how that made you feel?"
Because the straight girl she was cold. She was like, "I told you multiple times, I'm not gay. I'm just like you." And we hear that.
At the same time, we've heard that from relationships that seem like they work. Niecy Nash and her beautiful what's it, the Betts, Jessica Betts, fine, and they look great,
and they look great, and they look happy, until they're not.
Exactly, whatever. I don't know. I hope they work out, because they're kind of all we got right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and we did a past episode where we talked about Dejanay and Alyssa. That's right. Same thing. She said, "I'm not gay. I just like Alyssa." Her name is fucking me up. Tasha Cloud and her girlfriend. I forgot her name.
Me, Sharia. I'm not gay. I'm just gay for Tasha Cloud.
What is her name? Something Harrison. She also
she's a basketball player?
Yeah, she's a basketball player. I forgot her name. I
think some of these bitches is lying. I think you're lying.
I don't know. And that's what I want to say. I want to see, like, I would be curious to find out, like, what is your relationship dynamic? Does it feel like you're in a queer relationship other than the fact that you're sitting across from another woman? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like, are you being treated how you should be treated? Like, is she still treating you like, and this is not, I'm not projecting anything or not, like, suspecting anything on these relationships. I'm just curious to see.
Based on what you said.
Yeah.
It seems like you said you're not queer. Yes. And so are you going to be in a queer relationship in a queer way? Do you know how to negotiate boundaries within a queer relationship, or are you expecting heterosexual bullshit?
Yes. And if they are respecting, and if that is what they're expecting, are they truly, you know what I'm saying? If they're not willing to, like, unlearn all of this stuff and, like, queer their politics that we talk about all the time and be in community with other lesbians and other queer people, are they gay? You know, because a lot of times we default like, oh, they must be gay. Yeah. But they're not trying to be gay. Yeah. But we're trying to force them to be like, no, you gay. Yeah. But they don't want to do the real gay shit and the real gay work.
That's right.
And I think it's, like, kind of the issue with that, you know, when kind of just assuming, or like, if you like a woman once, then you got to be gay, you got to have some type of like gay things or whatever, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Being queer is more than just who you're with. It's also how you think, how you envision the world, how you envision your relationships, and how you approach your politics, you know what I mean? Ultimately. Yeah. No,
so it's kind of like, I'm okay with letting them say, like, I'm not gay.
Yeah.
If they're, like, dating one, because it's like, that kind of lets me know you ain't really doing, it's not okay, but it's like,
but at least you're telling me.
You being real at least, you know, because then if they leave and go to the other side, go back
to what is expected, especially during the height of fascism, where being in a queer relationship is dangerous.
Yeah. We can't really, you know, it can't really come as a surprise if they do tell you, like, you know, you can't force someone to be queer. They have to want that for themselves.
I'm sorry, Olivia. I'm available. Take the grill out. I didn't like the grill.
Oh, she had a grill?
Yeah, she had like this really.
I just get, when I get like secondhand embarrassment from something, I completely shut down and block it out.
You seen it. Let's get into therapy first. Yes. Therapy first.
Yeah, that straight woman said no, and they hurt my fucking feelings.
And you know what else she had on?
She had what?
She had the 613. No, it wasn't a 613.
She had a 613?
No, it was just blonde. It was just blonde.
Like a 30?
Yeah.
I like a 30 too.
I like a 30.
That's as light as a, I can't go past a 30. Okay.
I just wanted to connect all the dots.
All right.
So that is the end of our
Fem Top X.
If you have any ideas for Fem Topics that you want us to cover, please DM us, leave them in the comments, whatever. We like to keep up with what's going on in the Walla Walla internets, but sometimes should be boring. No,
no, shit do be boring. Or like life be happening and we ain't got time to be scrolling and stuff. Life has been whooping our ass. Life got hands. Yeah. Okay. But next we're gonna give a little bit of advice.
Yes.
So stay tuned.
Stick around. Yes. Okay, so we are back to give you some unsolicited auntie advice.
Yes, and today's a very special episode. Because we actually have solicited advice.
You ask auntie what she wanted to. I love that. Auntie, we gonna help you.
We got you.
Yes. Having said that, there is a caveat. If you take this advice and it blows up in your face, you can't sue us. Yes. That's the law.
Just imagine it's like those like pharmaceutical commercials with the quick voice at the end. Yes. Taking this advice may result in death, arrest, breakups,
anal leakage. Listen.
Yeah, we are not responsible.
We're not responsible
for fucking up your life.
That's right.
Okay. So today's unsolicited advice.
No, solicited advice.
Unsolicited advice comes from Jade Wright. Okay. She DM'd us on Instagram. What's up, Jade? Okay. Hey, girls. I'd like to solicit some advice. I've been single for a long time. I'm starting to suspect it's because I give off goofy uncle energy. I crack too many dumb jokes, and I think it puts me in the unstrappable sidekick / sister category. Am I not cool and mysterious enough to kiss? Any advice for the fat, funny friend?
This is so... I swear I did not write this. I swear I did not plan this.
Are you Jade?
I am 100% Jade. 100% Jade. And I pretty much always have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know about unstrappable. That's to be kinder to yourself.
Unstrappable. Yeah. First piece of advice. Do not call yourself unstrappable. Mm-mm. You are just as strappable as the rest of them.
That's right.
Okay.
We all deserve strap. That's in the Constitution.
That is.
Your right to strap.
Yes.
Life.
That's one of the amendments.
Of strap.
I think. Are there amendments to the Constitution?
Yes, there are, but they're going.
Ain't much left.
There's not much left. Don't bother learning them.
Okay, but I'm assuming what you mean is that you probably get friend zoned.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Blue balled and things like that.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. We're both comedians. And so I think there is a fine line, and sometimes when it comes to humor, you can either use humor to like attract people to you, or humor can be a deterrent depending on what type of humor you're using. I think that would probably be my question: is what type of humor are you using? Is it a lot of like self-deprecating humor?
Yeah.
That's not attractive.
People not
gonna want to fuck you if they feel sorry for you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's unfortunate because I really want you to do both. Feel bad for me and then make me come.
No.
All I want is pity and desire.
You don't want pity sex.
No.
Pity sex is not good.
No.
You know?
No. I think also part of it is that like I like, I'm awkward. I talk a lot. I'm definitely somewhere on the spectrum. And so most people are not going to find my particular personality, whether I'm being, you know what I mean, or what, no matter what I be, are going to find my particular personality attractive. I am not within the mainstream of what people think is attractive. And you can either try, and I have tried to be, and sometimes it's successful, but you can only do it for so long. At some point, they're going to realize that you're goofy. So,
and I think there's nothing wrong with being goofy. I think I'm pretty goofy. I am goofy.
Yeah, you have some goofy moments.
I have goofy moments, but I'm also very confident.
Yes.
And I think that could also be a difference because I think people find confidence
100%
very sexy.
Yes.
And it's awkwardness is, depending on how it's coming across,
yes.
could be like what's putting people off. So I don't know if that is something. Is it like nervous energy when you get around people? So you start like making jokes, and are you making jokes at like your own expense,
yes.
or making jokes at somebody else's expense, where it comes across as like mean. Yeah. I have a bad habit of doing that. Yeah. Like I'll roast you, and that's my way of flirting.
Me too. I also like to roast. I think the first step to this is getting rid of the self-deprecating humor and the negative self-talk. Talk yourself up and like still be yourself. Right? Find a way to still be yourself while talking yourself up. And then also, I think there is a degree of what is for you will come to you. Because, like, some people just don't like goofy. Some people want you to be, like, boring. I think a vast majority of people, especially if they're looking for, like, femme-presenting women, they want them to be a beautiful thing that they can, like, have on their arm. Yeah. Right? A lot of people...
Seen and not heard.
Seen and not heard, or if you're heard, you're basically just heard agreeing. Yeah. Right? I think when we were talking about, like, are you queering your relationships, a lot of queer relationships sometimes look like straight relationships in the sense that they want a trophy wife. Yeah. They want a baddie on their arm that other people can look at and be like, ooh, look, a baddie. Yeah. And maybe that's not what you want to do, and that's okay.
You got to also find people that aren't easily embarrassed too. Like somebody that can handle your energy. You know what I'm saying?
Not just handle your energy. Someone who likes your energy.
And will even match it.
And will match it.
Me and my girl... She break out in a robot and start doing a weird ass dance. Bitch, I'm gonna break out and do that shit with her.
That's what you need. That's what you need. And some things, and like, you can, I didn't see, I just caught the robot at the corner of my eye. But like, you can.
That's sexy.
Exactly. It has to, someone who finds your goofiness sexy, and I'm telling you, they're out there. Yeah. And it's just going to be fewer and farther between. Yeah. That's the thing. But that's okay. You're not looking for what everybody else is looking for.
Because you're not everybody else. Boom. Okay? Like, don't change who you are or, like, aspects of your personality to attract or please someone else. Yes. Don't do that.
The only thing I would say is get rid of the self-deprecating humor.
I was about to say the exact same thing. That's unless it's something that is, like, you're, like, downing yourself or, like, dimming your light a little bit. Other than that, like, you need to find, if you see somebody cute and is just wilding out at the club, just doing some goofy shit, go on over there and do some goofy shit with them.
Find the goofy people. Go find your strap at the D&D tournament and the K-pop concert and the you know what I mean? Whatever niche that you're into, find the awkward people that will match your energy. Or find somebody who really fucks with the vibes, right? Because they're out there. It's just harder to find. Yeah. It's just hard to find. And you know what I'm going to tell you right now? You're not going to find them in your apartment. Me too. I've been looking all over my apartment.
The only way you're going to find somebody in your apartment is the motherfucker break in.
That's right.
You know?
And that's the dream, right?
Yeah. At least she working. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know she know how to get money. So, but like, that's not going to happen. You have to go out. That's the main thing. It's not that you are unstrappable. It's that you're waiting for the strap to find you.
Yes. And then also too, when you do find that person, know when and what time is appropriate to, unleash that humor. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to kill the vibes when it's like sexy time and you sitting there making jokes and shit. Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to know when, like, to kind of switch the modes a little bit and show a different side of your personality. Yes. Not cut it off. Yes. But like show a little different side. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like cut it on. Yeah. All right. Now it's time to pop off that sports bra.
Yes. Yes.
You know?
Yes. I think, and that's a journey, but you'll get there. But first and foremost, it's about celebrating the fact that you are goofy and awkward and funny.
Yes.
Because this is the thing about the fat funny friend or whatever. Like, people love that energy.
Yes.
And maybe they don't know how to desire that energy. They don't know where to place their desire for that energy, but it exists.
Yes.
You just gotta love on yourself.
Love on yourself. And speaking of love on yourself, if you want to love on yourself, okay, I want you to head on over to Wet for Her. Mm-hmm. Use our code Wet for StrapDown. They got lots of little toys over there where you can love on yourself until you find your goofy, funny strap lover.
And then when you do find them, you can get them strapped from Wet for Her.
Wet for Her.
Boom.
Okay?
Yes.
All right? You don't have to wait for the strap to come to you.
No.
Okay? You bringing the strap to the table.
The strap. Yes, that's right.
Okay.
You know what? Get a strap and manifest. Put it in on a temple.
Put it on an altar.
Put it on an altar.
Okay? With some rose quartz to attract your
That
is goofy partner.
Too gay. That is actually too gay.
That is very gay. But that was our
solicited
advice.
Jade. I'm sorry.
Jade, let us know. Let us know what you think of that advice. Yes. Let us know if it works.
That's
okay.
Right.
We love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
listening to the podcast
and sending that question and for seeing me seeing myself in you.
Twin flames.
Flames.
Okay.
But if you'd like to solicit some advice from the StrapDown aunties, please DM us on the Instagram or on the TikTok, or leave a comment or wherever. Email us at thestrapdown@gmail.com.
Yes. And we'll answer your question here.
We'll answer your question to the best of our ability.
Yes.
Yes.
Which, like we said,
we're not professionals.
We're not professionals, and it may cause anal leakage.
Yes.
Okay.
If you're lucky.
No. All right. Stay tuned for the next segment.
Okay. So now it is time for us to put you on Strap Game. Yes, that's right. This one we doing it a little different. Usually we both put you on Strap Game. We just strap you down one after the other, back to back. We just spit roast you. But this time
I'm a little vanilla. I don't know what spit roast.
You don't know spit roast?
What does that mean?
Because you know how on a spit roast it'll have the meat or whatever there, and then 2 sticks at the either end.
Okay.
So the spit roast.
Oh, that's not what I thought.
What did you think?
I can't say.
Don't. Now I'm interested. Anyway, but for this one, for the sake of brevity, and also because I don't have anything, only one of us are gonna put you on Strap Game at a time.
Okay.
So, and this one,
I have a Put You on Strap Game. It's been a while since we've done a Put You on Strap Game. It has, because we've been doing it feels like it's been a long time.
It feels like it's been a long time. Yeah.
Because we kind of took a little bit. Whatever. Anyway. So my Put You on Strap Game, this is for my people that live in New York specifically. So sorry to anybody who is outside of New York. So we talk a lot about queer events, specifically ones that cater towards our population.
The 30 plus.
The 30 plus. The elder gays. Yes. The bin gays.
Yeah, the bin gays.
The bin gays. And so for Pride, I went to a party that was hosted by Raw Honey.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're not familiar, if you don't live in New York, Raw Honey, they produce a lot of queer events. If you've been to a black queer event, you have probably been to a Raw Honey event.
Yeah.
Even if you live in LA, I think they are doing LA now too. They're doing other cities.
Okay.
Well. Yeah. So, but specifically, they have I don't know if you would call it a faction of Raw Honey that is specifically for 28 and up.
I did, yes.
Yes, and it's called House of Honey.
Yes.
And their Instagram is House of Honey New York.
Yes, but it's house spelled H-A-U-S, right?
H-A-U-S.
Yes.
Of and Honey and NYC spelled normally.
Yeah.
So I went to one of their parties for Pride, which was 28 and up.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, everything was perfect.
Yes.
For my bin gays.
Yes.
Okay. It was perfect. I walked in immediately greeted by the air conditioner.
Woo!
blowing.
Yes.
Okay, there were seats.
Yes.
And when I say seats, there were like couches, plenty of room if you wanted to sit down. All right, they had food. There were people walking around with like hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that. And I'm not just talking about little like, little like hot little like wiener sausages. I think I saw some like empanadas. I saw some like, you know what I'm saying? I think I saw some, what's the rice? The jollof.
Jollof rice? They had jollof rice?
They had like rice. They had a whole little station set up where you could go and make you a little quick plate real quick.
Okay.
They had an outdoor area for my smokers. They had upstairs, downstairs. They had a like bar. They had 2 different DJs, so it was like different vibes.
I love that.
On each floor.
Love
like
that.
the top floor had kind of like more of like the popular music, and like downstairs was like it felt like you was back in college with the vibes.
Like the 2010s.
Yes, very
like,
2010s. Everything, back when they had like ladies in before 10, like that type of vibe.
Yes.
There was like 2 bars, so one line got long that goes to the bottom.
I've been to another party where they had that, and I said, I love that.
It was nice. Like, no notes. It was good.
Great.
It was just, like, everybody was just vibing. We saw friends there. We had, like, a ball.
I know. Y'all told me. I almost went, but I had a show, and then I came out late.
You had something. You were like, how is it? And I was like, it's lit. It's good. They got AC and food.
And I was like, my feet hurt.
You did say your feet hurt. But it was a really good time. And I think it started maybe at like 8.
Yep.
And
ended at like 1, right?
It ended at 1. They was wrapping that shit up by 12:30. I was ready to go. My social battery had died by that point. I loved it. So if you're in New York and you tired of partying with the ketamine crowd.
The ketamine crowd. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to go somewhere and actually like have a seat, have some AC, like
an empanada and some jollof.
Yes,
I'm down.
Listen, y'all better be careful. Like, feed me, get me lick it up, and put me on a couch.
And it wasn't even that expensive. It was like $40.
It was like $40, and we got our tickets like a couple hours before. Like,
wow, yeah.
It was like very last minute when we decided to go. So the tickets were even cheaper if you would have gotten them if you got them early. So it was a good time. So if you're looking for something to do, or looking for somebody that caters to events for like 28 and up, that's not just networking and where you got to have like a briefcase and business cards and shit. Like, hit up Raw Honey, House of Honey.
Are they having one soon?
They are having, I think, an end of summer like rooftop thing soon.
I'll go
it was great. Gabrielle was there. Okay. Yeah, I remember me and my girl. We were talking about dancing real hard. We started dancing like real hard.
Y'all were hitting the Roger Rabbit.
We was hitting the Roger Rabbit
to that hard 90s dancing.
It was like some old ass song that was like something from my youth, and I was like, "Oh, this is my shit." She was like, "I'm trying to figure out what the DJ's trying. I'm gonna get the music right with the DJ." I was like, "Girl, no, this is my shit."
It's right, gas pedal, or whatever.
It was older than that. I think it was like Sammy or something like. It was like that song. It was like something like that. But like, it was just fun. It was a lot of vibes. No fights, no nothing. It was just like good grown auntie energy.
Yes.
I love it.
I love that. Okay, I'm gonna go to their end of summer party.
Go to the end.
I'll save my little coins.
You save your coins.
And do that.
Yeah, I want to go. I'm gonna check the weather first. But yes. Hit up Raw Honey. Yeah. Shout out to them. They doing like great.
Okay, great. Yeah, I've been to a few Raw Honey parties, but it was the ketamine crowd for the most part.
Yeah, this was the first one I went to that was for the 28.
Yeah, I haven't been to any of the 28 plus
that's
ones. Okay, that's great. That's a great Put You On Strap game. That's great. Well, if that's our Put You On Strap game, if you would like to put us on Strap game or suggest something for us to review or recommend for Put You On Strap game, leave it in the comments, hit us on the DMs, or email us at thestrapdown@gmail.com. Yes. All right, so we have reached the end of our strap journey for today.
We've reached the base.
We've reached the base of the strap, and it's been great. We've made it to the hilt. We've been real deep inside you, and it's been great. But before we go, we like to shout out one good thing that happened to us this week that prevented us from, blowing up an ice center. Shouts to my mans. You know, they allegedly Korean. That's right. Allegedly. Anyway. Woo, I'm on so many lists. Anyway, so you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Yes, I'll go first.
Okay.
So we have gotten like a couple of like really sweet DMs and comments, and I just want y'all to know, like, we read every single one and we appreciate them so much, and we especially love when like people like slide in our DMs.
Yes, and we try to respond to every comment, but sometimes I'll be at work and they don't let me be on my phone. So
I do what I want.
That's right.
So this DM is from Miss_Eclipse01 on Instagram.
Eclipse or Eat Clips?
Eclipse.
Eclipse. Okay. Eclipse, Miss. Eclipse.
Eclipsic.
Eclipsic.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna read what it says. It's just really sweet, unprompted. They said, I just wanted to say I love this podcast so much. I found it randomly on Spotify and I've been listening to it all the time ever since, mainly when I'm cooking. IDK if y'all would ever see this, but I'm 23 and I'm a lesbian artist born and raised and living in the Bahamas, and I'm just such a fan. Heart emoji. As you probably see from my page, I care a lot about Black queer representation, especially Black queer women representation, and there's so little of it, so I draw the representation and that I want to see in my art, and that's why I love y'all's podcast so much. Y'all talk about topics specifically to Black sapphic identity. Y'all make me laugh, and I love hearing y'all laugh, and this podcast makes me happy. Keep going. So sweet.
That's really sweet. Wait, send me her thing. I want to see her art.
Yes. That's another thing. If you want to see her art, it is very
really.
It is really nice.
Oh my god.
I wish I knew like the anything about art to be able to describe this to you, but it is really, oh my god. See, look at that mermaid areola.
I love that because it's like erotic and Black and sapphic. There's a few artists that used to do these.
It's like some like fantasy type stuff. It's really
also some like
cute.
graphic novel looking stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
It's really cute. It's really good.
Miss Eclipse.
Yes. We're gonna put a link to their Instagram. They did say I could share it. To see, like, Sharia. See, look at that. Ooh.
I want some. Send us some art. No, we'll pay. We'll pay you.
Yes.
Pay you. Let me get my money right. Let me get my money right.
It's really, really good. So thank you so much. That was so sweet.
It's really sweet.
Yes, that was so sweet.
Your aunties love you.
We do.
And we appreciate you.
Thank you so much. This podcast, it's so much fun. It's a lot of work, and we've come a long way.
Oh yeah,
we've come a long way from our blue couch days.
That's right.
And it's just those little messages, like, we see them, and even if we don't acknowledge them right away, like it makes my day.
This is the thing. Doing this podcast is truly a labor of love, and especially like for somebody like me who is bad at things, like we are doing it all by ourselves, and so that kind of stuff, it keeps us going, like, because we do a lot of work for this podcast for not just no money, for negative money.
It's costing us money.
It's costing us money to do this podcast. And we don't got no like whatever, just giving us like a kind word of support, really, it goes a long way, because I'll be ready to yes. When I edit, my roommates are like, they're like, what's going on in there? I'm just screaming. Yes. So it helps keep us motivated to do this, and it's really sweet. Yes. It makes us feel warm and fuzzy at a time where we need some warm and fuzzies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So my one good thing is so I've had a really rough week, but I am working on a web series called Fibroids: A Love Story. Aria's in it. A few other great people. Amanda Gordon is in minute, check out her YouTube, which you already have because she's very big on YouTube. So it's basically about, it's sort of like a fictionalized comedic version of my little fibroid uterine journey about a girl named Sharia who discovers she has fibroids and then is stalked by a giant talking fibroid. And I play the giant talking fibroid. And we're still, it's a slow process. We're doing it all independently. Thank you, CK Productions, shout out. So Rosie and Ethan from CK Productions put together an amazing costume for the character Felicia, the fibroid, and it looks amazing. Rosie, you are a goddamn genius, and just seeing it come to life really helped me get through this time. And we're filming a little promo. I don't know if it'll be done by the time this episode comes out, but like check it out when it is. And go to fibroidstheseries.com just to like, keep up to date on what's going on with the project or whatever. But it's looking good. Thank you so much for helping make this very stupid thing a reality.
No, it's not stupid. Like,
it's pretty stupid.
No, I read the script. I was in the table read. Thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Yes.
It was amazing. It was so funny. Like doing the live table read and being able to like hear the audience and the laughter. It's like funny. It's educational. Like it's amazing. It's very well written and it's so. I learned shit while I was doing it. I was like, oh.
I love that. So hopefully and like seeing it really come to life, like for real as a web series, as stressful as the process already is.
Yes.
I think it's gonna be dope. And
make sure y'all support.
Please support it.
Okay, if you support this podcast, go support Sharia and her web series.
Yeah, Fibroids, a love story. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Queer romance and also a giant fibroid.
Yes.
What more do you want?
Yeah.
And Arya and Rylan and
it's a couple of white people in there, but it's fine.
It's a few people. It's not very many.
Not too many.
Not too many.
It doesn't ruin the experience.
No, exactly. Just the right amount of white.
Yeah.
Just a little sprinkle.
Anyway,
this is the end. Thank you so much for watching the StrapDown.
like, subscribe to our YouTube, to our follow us on TikTok.
Follow us on TikTok. Hit us on Spotify, Amazon Music, or Amazon Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is. Leave a comment, share. It all helps the algorithm or whatever. And stay healthy, stay well, stay gay, and most importantly, stay strapped.